Hey everybody, it's Mark Rogura here, Clark Commando 1983, and we are here with the end of the Central Powers September 1914 turn for my Guns of August After Action Report replay. And I was noted in the last, oh my goodness, sorry. As noted as a correction in the last replay, I rolled a 6 in the variable entry. So Italy entered the war on the Central Powers side with a roll of a 6. So that was pretty exciting. So we have mud weather, which as a reminder reduces movement allowance and also your supply range. As noted in the rules, right? So you lose one movement factor in the mud, and you have one less hex, for supply. So not an issue here. So we're just going to go over some highlights. It was some ways disastrous. So here in Serbia, we got some movement. Basically, moved the Austro-Hungarians in a position. Decided not to attack. I could have got a 2-1 if I would have attacked with everybody on Belgrade. But instead, I'm going for the isolation again. So that's what we're doing in Serbia. On the East Front, we kind of gambled. We didn't send any reinforcements. Moved up a little bit here to help defend here. And we're going to gamble a little bit to see how the Russians do on their attack. But I wanted to keep up a strong attack in the West. Because especially with Italy joining, and one thing I learned there is probably want to defend a little better than I did with France. So, down here in Nice, attacking with all the Italians, I was able to get a 6-1 with a -1 for the city. And the Italians managed to roll a 1, so both demoralized. So instead of losing the one unit that I had as France, I retreated, became demoralized. I did rail the German railroad marker down here. They're engineers, so they can start converting some rail. And of course, the Italians took the loss, took a 3-5-3 loss so that they could advance in the Nice. And that's going to lower France again on their supply and personnel side, I believe, since we're using the optional rules. Then, and thought I had a pretty decent attack down here, 2-1. The -1, a little bit risky. Well, I rolled a 1. So got an attacker attrition, which is means the attacker has to eliminate enough attack factors to equal the defense, which was 17 factors, I believe. No, wait, hang on. Yeah, 17. So I lost 3 4-6-4s and a 5-7-4. Not very good because it's going to set up the French on their turn to possibly do some stuff. And then up in Belgium, Antwerp, and I thought about this. I probably screwed up. Probably could have moved some units, but maybe didn't have enough movement points. It was only defended by 1 factor, so I had a 6-1. So that's the one place I rolled a 5. There was lots of modifiers to the plus side because it was like a 16-to-1 attack. Even with the fort, it had some pluses, but a roll of 5, easily a defender eliminated at 6-to-1. And then I went ahead and attacked here on J8. And that was a 1-to-1, but I did have a +1 on the die roll. But I managed to roll a 1, which became a 2, which was an attacker demoralized. So instead of retreating everybody, which I couldn't, because there again, Zocs are not stopped by friendly units. So I had to take a loss, and I lost a 5-7-4 there. So the French players actually with these bad die rolls may have some opportunity for counterattacks. I do have we need to get some units down there on the Italian frontier. In the Entente turn, I'll be moving the Brits. I'll end at Calais. And, but that's it for the Central Powers. Die roll is pretty disastrous. Could have been a really good turn. One thing I like is that it plays pretty quickly. And we'll see how far I go. I'll probably maybe do one more video because I think I've demonstrated most of the rules. And I do want to get to Anzio and a couple other projects I'm working on. But we'll see. I'm really glad I took a little bit of time to go back into this old classic, you know, simple, nice graphics. I will say this, if you like Guns of August, like I said, I'm using the 4th edition rules off of Board Game Geek. Also, Compass Games is having a sale right now, and I don't know if it's still in print, but you can get a copy. But it's Empire and Empires, I believe it's called. I need to go look. But it's a remake. Ray Beamer redid the Guns of August. It does have some nice upgraded graphics and color-coded the demoralization markers, etc. It's a nice upgrade. But anyways, oh yeah, and I did remove the demoralization markers, and I wanted to point out, now this guy is isolated, so I'm going to have to either, before the isolation phase in October, I'm either going to have to push back a hex or retreat out of there because I'm not in the city and I will be eliminated. And if it's marked with a 1, you notice I haven't marked isolated yet. Belgrade, because that doesn't happen until the isolation phase, which comes towards the end of the turn. So next video, we'll do the Entente, and then we'll do the interplayer phase one more time. I think the optional mobilization rules are kind of interesting because looking at the reinforcements and replacements, you cannot get to the level of forces that come on, but it does give you some variability and it affects all phases, both sides. And if you remember, let's see, that's what this is, units that were built in August and into September. So, oh, did I forget to place my reinforcements? No, the reinforcements are in the interplayer turn, so they won't show up yet. But for September, you know, there's delays, right, depending on what type of unit you build and stuff. So, kind of adds a nice little touch. Anyways, this is my part 5, I believe, and Cancer Fight continues. Enjoying doing the videos for you guys. And like I said, I'll do at least the intent. Eventually, when my gaming area gets big enough, I'll be able to leave 2 or 3 games set up. Right now, I have room for 2. So, and I do want to get to Anzio. I'm still rearranging my tables and stuff. But I'll at least going to commit to doing one more video on the intent turn. See what kind of reaction they got. And there again, hey, you want a nice quick playing game, you know, and I would say, you know, I think it is, as long as you're not playing against somebody that wants to count every factor. This can be enjoyable. So anyways, and it's kind of fun solitaire exercise. You can try a lot of different strategies and things. So thanks for joining me on this after action report, Learn to Play. Hopefully I'm covering enough rules. If you enjoy this, please like, subscribe to my channel. And I look forward to doing more content as long as I'm able. So be well, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.